Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Knack 2. It is the next day, next night. It's actually already 12:24. I'm not going to record that much, but decided to do one episode for today. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Where am I? Oh, we just went there, okay. Yeah, so, yeah, worked all day today, so that was something. I do work tomorrow as well, and that's why I probably won't record that much today. I actually have to log into work in about 9 hours from now, so actually that's not right, is it? Is it 10 hours? Whatever, who fucking cares? Like a point that's like not really wanting to record okay, that was close, too much tonight. Just probably one episode, just give a little update sort of stuff on yeah, a few things. So yeah, I did the prep for the International Survivor Top 10 Players of All Time video today. That was fun. Well, essentially, okay, this is the thing. I would say I worked a good chunk of the day. Immediately after I finished working, I started watching Anthony Caliber's stream because he got a new world record today, and that was great to watch. Though it sucks that he. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing, by the way. What am I doing? Am I using this? There we go.
Clear crystal.
It sucks though. He had a 249 in his grasp. Like when I logged in, like he was about to get 249 at that point. Like because I think I started watching. Yeah, he was already at the David Boss battle, and like he was like 20. Like he was like 26 seconds ahead or so. He was like poised to get around a I think it was a 249.49, somewhere in that range. But then he lost 13 seconds at Tunnel, and that sucks. Especially because it was like kind of just a dumb time loss where like just the game wouldn't fucking recognize it. Like wouldn't recognize, because like what ends up happening in Tunnel is you essentially have to run through the area. I mean, like on a speedrun like that, like when I do it, I just fucking like stealth through it because it's like I'm not gonna fucking risk it because I don't think I have the ability to actually do it well. But you know, when you're doing a speedrun for a world record and everything, you have to run through it and use a smoke bomb at the end and to unalert the enemies and everything, and then it should allow you to lift Ellie up. But when he did it, like just due to weird RNG, like he wasn't able to lift Ellie up. Fuck. I don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. What am I doing with this? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. It's right there. Yeah. Yeah, just do the RNG. Like it just wouldn't allow him to do it. Like to lift Ellie up, and if it had, he would have gotten a 249, and that would have been really fun. But instead, he got a 250.01, which sucks to come that close. But it is what it is. It'll be interesting to see him compare against us in the future. I haven't watched the entire run yet, but from what I understand, he got truck push and also hallway launch, which are two really hard tricks to get. And hallway launch is like a full, like what, 7-8 second time save. So it'll be interesting to see how he compares against it moving forward. But yeah, I doubt he'll stream tomorrow. He usually doesn't stream Sundays, so we'll see on Monday. But yeah, that was fun. Immediately after that, I debated over a couple things. I debated over whether or not that I was going to watch Circle Brazil, or I was going to watch a movie with my family. I ended up watching a movie with my family instead. So we watched Extraction, the Chris Hemsworth Netflix movie, which I found out today is the first movie I've watched in fucking 3 months. over 3 months. It was January 14th was the last time I've watched a movie, which is just mind-blowing. I just don't fucking have time. I mean, when, like, obviously all my fucking videos I make for my other channel are focused around reality TV, so I mean, that's obviously a factor. It's reality TV and games, and because of that, that's a majority of what the channel is. And that's the majority of what I do outside of, like, working on the channel, so it's like, or it's the majority of what, whatever, you get the point. It's the majority of what I do is watch reality TV and video games in my spare time in preparation for those videos. So I don't really have time to watch just random movies anymore. But I decided tonight, fuck it, I'll watch a movie, and through that I was able to do all the prep for the International Survivor Top 10 Player of All Time video, which that took a lot longer than I thought. I thought that would be an easy sort of thing to put together, like the Big Bear US and Canada one and some other stuff. That actually took like a full couple hours to do, because obviously I had to add all those other international seasons, the 2 New Zealand seasons, the 2 older Australian seasons, and the 2 UK seasons, and like finding images for those is just a fucking pain. So I mean, I was eventually able to finish the prep, but it did take a while, and then I had to rework the list, and that was interesting because it was a slightly different than what I was anticipating coming into it, because I was actually I don't know, like, I mean, I didn't think Sharn would make the list. Sharn ended up being number 10. It was really between her and Avi from Survivor New Zealand. I decided to go with it was tough because I think Avi obviously displayed his ability a lot more than Sharn. I just feel like Sharn is like, and the thing is, I think Avi won that season in such a dominant fashion, but I just feel like it's only gonna work on that season, or like a season similar to that. It doesn't work on most modern seasons. Like if Avi was on season 2 of Survivor New Zealand, like there's no fucking way he wins that season.
It's just so amazing.
I'm pretty happy with the outcome myself.
So
yeah.
section. Doctor's assistant? That's it?
So there's that. Did all the prep for that. And yeah, right before I started recording this, I updated my spreadsheet I keep of all my video views. So that's nothing that surprising this week. Not really many views that like got view spikes out of nowhere or anything. It was kind of just standard stuff. Okay, so yeah, it was just kind of standard stuff there. Though my possibility of Survivor runners-up video came out today, and I'm very happy about that video is performing. I'm very surprised actually. It's currently my number 1 out of my last 10 videos. I don't think it'll stay that way, because again, my Winners at War mid-season power rankings, one of those 3 videos, that one of the 3 Survivor videos within that range. So it's like, it's not going to stay at number 1, but if it can stay above my early boot video, I'll be pretty happy with that. And it does look like it's going to, because I mean, let's just check it now. I mean, last time I checked, it's like a good chunk ahead of those videos. Which, by the way, subscriber growth has been pretty good today. I think I got like around 30, 25, 30, somewhere in that range. Almost at 4,000. That should happen by the next couple days, I would think. Where am I going? Here, yeah. It's at 4,400 views. Number 1 out of my last 10. It is a full 350 views ahead of my early boots video. So that's pretty good. Again, and it's a full, like, what is that? 230 views ahead of my Winners at War video. Like, obviously my Winners at War video is going to eventually pass it. Like, I have no doubt in that. But if it can stay ahead of my early boots video, I'll be very happy again. But then again, like, recently, it's just, again, the second day just hasn't been strong for some reason with my videos. Like, the first day is, like, really good. But then, for some reason, like my early boots video just dropped off significantly in that second day. But we'll see. I mean, like, it should, like, I mean, if I were to guess, I would say it doesn't drop off as bad, and even if it does, that still means it's ahead. So it's like, I do feel like it's going to stay at number 2, and with that I'll be happy with, but we'll see. Which also means that it's poised to get over 10,000 views, because the early boots video is right now actually almost at 10,000 views, I believe. I believe it's a few hundred away. So if this continues on the track that's going, it should get 10,000, which, yeah, I think that's a when it comes to survival videos, it's pretty much my gauge of success. Is the video going to make 10,000 views or not? Which is really sad considering I only have 4,000, not even 4,000 subscribers, which I think is a massive, like, has to do with the way I run the channel. I mean, yeah, I think it has to do with the way I run the channel, both in terms of having so many different topics that I talk about between obviously Survivor, video games, and all that, but also
Takes me back to my last adventures.
has to be in also in the way that a lot of my Survivor videos are just, to be honest, not that great. Like in terms of how they're made. I mean, it's pretty much just a podcast. I mean, that's really what it's a podcast with very half-assed imagery. I mean, I have thought about like updating that a bit, like adding like kind of a texture in the background, because like I've watched like some Yu-Gi-Oh, like some Yu-Gi tubers, I believe is what they're called, but some yeah, and like obviously there's not much to show there, but like they do show like the cards and then like have like some sort of texture in the background that's playing, and then they would also do like slow zooms on the images. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do now. And it's like that's something I have considered, and I probably will end up doing that. Okay, I'm kind of stubborn with things too when it comes to timing on oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, there we go. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know why I didn't even think about this until now. Wait. This one goes here then. There we go. Because I feel like if I don't know, for me, whenever I make like a format change, I want it to mean something, and since I want it to be at a special time, like either a special time, or, and really like for this sort of thing, a special time, like I want it to be either like at the beginning of a year, or maybe at I don't know, like something like that. I mean, you get the point. Like at the beginning of the year, like for my like 200th video or something like that. Like some sort of milestone that warrants the change. What am I doing right now? There's not even a second slot, is there? Okay. Is it? No. Fuck. Okay, let's try this. There we go. Again, how the fuck are they getting up here? Like, why do we need to do all this shit if they can fucking get up here? Or, yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anything else to update on? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, YouTube. Oh yeah, I did change the schedule this morning too. That's something else I did. So I went through the schedule and changed some things. I mean, pretty much just what I talked about last night. Again, moved up the Future of the Amazing Race video. Moved back the Circle Revisiting Season 1, and then just a chain reaction of things getting moved around that I talked about last episode. I think the Last of Us video ended up landing somewhere in August for now, at the tentative release date. There's going to be a lot of shifting around though. I mean, I know there's going to be a lot of shifting around, because something that got officially announced today was Big Brother Australia. Big Brother Australia is officially coming out in June. Which, if that's the case, then I'm depending on how the launch is, I might do a cast assessment. We'll see. Fuck. There we go. Yeah, I might do a cast assessment, and if that's the case, then that moves a lot of those videos down again. The circle again gets pushed back a week. Really, just all those videos get bumped back a week. If that happens, from wherever that point is. what are we doing now? And then obviously the review is also something I'll do, which that's I actually scheduled that today because now, like, again, we kind of have a sense of when it's gonna come out. I scheduled it for like the first week of September, though I'm pretty sure it's gonna come earlier. But again, I'm not gonna set it in stone until it becomes solid of when the date is. So there's that. Amazing Race is obviously happening, and we don't know the official finale date of that, so that's another thing. Oh, we're in game? Oh, okay, we are. Actually, yeah, now I think about it, did I make the Amazing Race video a Wednesday video? Or is that a Saturday video? Because that should be a Saturday video. I just realized I might have made that a Wednesday video. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. I actually just realized that. Because that should be a Saturday video. But oh well. Because again, Amazing Race review is probably the only Amazing Race video I would release on Saturday. I mean, there's like other ones that, like, usually if I'm backed in a corner I would. But it's like, it wouldn't be my first choice to have Amazing Race. It's the same thing with Big Brother Canada. It's like Big Brother Canada, like, the only thing I would release on a Saturday is a review of the season. And even then, it's like, to be honest, the reviews of Big Brother Canada don't do too well. But it's mostly a timing thing for those. Yeah, I'm surprised there's no Circle Australia, actually. I just realized that. Why haven't there been a Circle Australia? You'd think there would be. I guess US and Canada is like kind of just enough, right? For now, US and Canada. Yeah, US and UK, I mean, it's kind of just enough for now. But I'm surprised that there isn't talk about an Australian version. Or even a Canadian. I mean, Canadian version I can get, I guess, for now. What am I doing here, then?
The door is secured, Knack. Gonna have to be bigger to pry it open.
Now, I'm sure there's plenty of relics around if you look for it. And this is
This way now. Sure. Are we still in Chapter 5? How long have we been on Chapter 5 now for? It's been like, what, over an hour? I believe. Okay. Okay. I thought I fucked that up. But yeah,
You ready?
yeah.
Come on, Knack, put your back into it.
Yeah, so that's another thing that's on the schedule now. Again, I'm just sure, and also The Last of Us, who knows when that's coming out. Ghost of Tsushima is another thing that, like, who knows when that fucking game's coming out at this point. So there's so much in flux during those months. So really, obviously, the changing of the schedule is really just tentative. Like, it's not in set in stone because there's so much that can change from this point on. But that is what I've done for now. Where? Again, like, the Last of Us video, I'm really just, I don't know what to do with it anymore. Like, I fucking, like, again, I'm actually very happy with how that video turned out. What's weird is that now I believe it's scheduled to come out after my fucking Hellblade video. Like, it's actually the latest video that's scheduled right now.
Send the signal, exalted one.
Like, American Warrior videos now, gonna be one of the longest layoffs between when I recorded it and when I finished editing it and when it gets uploaded. I mean, the LA Noire video is still gonna be #1 because again, that was a full, what, over 5 months, and that's just ridiculous. Or 4, yeah, 6 months almost. That's just ridiculous. But the American Ninja Warrior video, I believe, is like over 4 months. Like, it is a good chunk of time for where it's currently scheduled. Again, it could get delayed again for all I fucking know. So again, it's kind of weird. Just because, again, like, American Ninja Warriors, like, it's the same thing as The Last of Us. Just like there's no real date to release anymore. Like, it's kind of just a it can be released at any time. I mean, like, I guess it's not like The Last of Us, because The Last of Us video will still, like, whenever they release, for me, it's whenever they release the release date, I'm gonna release the video. Because essentially, like, once we get a solid confirmation that the game is coming, I will release the video. I just don't want it to be, like, at a random fucking time, because, I'm very happy with how that video turned out, and I would like it to do okay. Yeah, next video is going to be the Kingdom Hearts video. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I moved up the I forgot if I talked about this in the last episode or not. I don't think I did, right? Yeah, I think about it. Maybe I didn't talk about it. Maybe that is something I've changed since last time. Yeah, now I think about it. That's a reason why the A&W video is so late now, isn't it? Wait, let's look this up just to confirm before I talk about it. But I believe that's actually the case, that I did make a major change, actually, from what I talked about last night. Where's the A&W? Yeah, that's why, because I moved it a month further back than what I was even talking about last night. That's what it was. Yeah, so that's why that video is coming out so late now. I forgot about that. Yeah, so essentially, like, what I was talking about last night is that that video should be coming out June 24th. The American Ninja Warrior one. I actually bumped it back another month to July 22nd. That's why it's so late now. Because what happened is I was looking at the schedule for July, and July was just video game video after video game video after video game video. Like, it was literally I think four of them, or three of them in July, and they were all in a row too. And for me, when I do game videos at this point, I like them to be in between Survivor videos, because two Survivor videos, like, Survivor's my main, obviously, appeal to the channel. Like, it's the ones that get the most views. So, like, having a game video, which usually doesn't perform that well, in between those, I'm kind of fine with that. As I know I'm going to have a rebound later, while if I have something like International Survivor or Big Brother or something in between that, I would rather keep it to a reality TV video, because those are more, have more chances of being successful, so it's not as big of a drop. And I kind of just realized, again, like, I realized there's just game video after game video after game video, even in between, like, things like the International Survivor, or the Australian Survivor season ranking. So really it just didn't work out there, so again, I decided to move the A&W back, and swap that with the Kingdom Hearts series ranking. So this Kingdom Hearts series ranking actually got bumped up a month. So it's now coming out on June 24th. I felt like that was the betterment of the scheduling there. But again, everything could get fucked anyway because of Amazing Race and Big Brother Revolution and that sort of stuff. So, whatever. But for now, that's the way I feel like it's the best to do, like, from just looking at the schedule.
You coming? Of course.
Because again, like, at this point, I feel like I know how to schedule my channel. I know, like, all the ins and outs of, like, how. Okay, it looks like we're finally finished chapter 5 of how they schedule it. The problem is when impromptu videos come into play, and he looks fucking weird like that. What the fuck?
He said that. What do you think we've been doing this whole time?
It's like he's big, but it's like a slightly bigger version of his small form. Like, it's just really weird looking.
I'll deal with it.
Well, just like I told you, a whole lot of nothing.
Well, we're here. Let's go look around.
The control center's out there. We'll find it. Come on.
Sure. I'm surprised Ryder's in this game for so long. Fuck, I really want to be done with this game. Like, we literally just passed the 3rd mark. It's like, why aren't we further into this game? I just want to be fucking done. Again, not that I don't like the game. Like, it's an improvement upon Knack 1 in almost every way. It's just I don't fucking want to play it anymore. But we will finish it, because we will.
Visible pillars.
Okay. Now what then? I can't tell are those ledges we can climb? No, they're not. Huh. I'm just realizing this now. Why the fuck is my PS4 so loud when playing fucking Knack 2 of all fucking games? Oh, we just have to hit them and make them invisible? Yeah, I kinda get it at this point, game. Oh, fuck off, man. Why do we even need to jump to the second one? Oh, so you can still run across them when they're invisible. Or when they're invisible. That's interesting.
Look, more platforms.
I guess there is something here after all.
Okay. So, yeah, what else is there to talk about? I think I talked about everything. Get schedule changes.
What I'm not seeing is a connection with the high
Anti-caliber fuck. Extraction was fine. Like, it wasn't a great movie, but it was fine. It was like, it's a tolerable film. I thought Chris Hemsworth was pretty fine. I thought he was, I thought he acted pretty well in the film. Like, I thought the acting was fine. Although by saying fine, it makes me think it makes it seem like I'm talking about his physical appearance. I mean, it just felt like his character was just like an army version of Thor. like the way he would talk is like exactly. I mean, obviously it's like it's Chris Hemsworth, but still it's funny to think like, oh yeah, that's Thor. I did get a laugh out of the ending too, where like they show like a man, like in the background, obviously implying that Chris Hemsworth's character survives, but like they don't show him. So like it's kind of like oh, can there be a sequel? Oh, who knows? But it's like what I find funny about it is like, because I was thinking about this, it's like, well, what if what if they make a sequel and it's not Chris Hemsworth? And like, what if it's like fucking Chris Evans instead? Like, what if they just fucking put Captain America in there instead of Thor? Like, that'll be funny. Or if they put like fucking Robert Downey Jr. in there, like fucking Iron Man. Like, it would just be funny if they did a sequel and just didn't even put fucking Chris Hemsworth in there and put like someone random like that. Like, put like more of the MCU actors, because like, if you don't know, it's also, I forgot I got a block scene. Okay. But yeah, like it's the Russo brothers that did the film as well, in terms of they wrote it. I believe Joe wrote it, and then both of them produced and whatever. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow work. Almost done with this job, which is interesting. Again, I got my old, gonna be starting on my old job back in, I think on May 3rd is when I'm currently coming back. We'll see. The schedule for that is probably not going to get posted. I think it gets posted on Tuesday. So that's when I'll know when I start working. Oh, fuck off. At the other place again. But, yeah, really weird. Really weird, all this. Again, this is because of the coronavirus that I'm doing the same thing again. Because obviously, normally I would try to find another full-time job that I would stick with for a while. But it's like, It's like, it's just weird to do that now. Because like I was planning on getting like an actual office job that would work in an office and like would be stable and whatnot. And, just again, it's just kind of hard to do right now. Like I know places are hiring still and like they're doing interviews and stuff. It's like it's not really like, even if I get the job, it's like just kind of awkward to continue with that job even throughout the, like I don't know, it's just like I feel like it's a weird way to start a job that I want to be sticking with for a while. Let's like start it in such an abnormal way, so it's like I would rather also just kind of stay. I like to not start it just yet. And then also, I mean, like I'm living at home right now, and at least so far I'm not paying rent. So with that factored in as well, it's like I feel like I have the opportunity to do that as well. Again, like I'm still going to be working, just not a full-time job. And again, I do fully plan on getting one once the Corona stuff ends. We'll just, or once, again, not when it ends, but like when it starts to stabilize, when society starts to open back up again, which again, planning on that being hopefully by like July or so is kind of what I'm thinking, but who really knows? I mean, really, could be June. I mean, could be June too, for all I know. But I mean, like, I don't see it before July, but we'll see. Again, like, I mean, either way, that's probably when I'll try to find a new job. But for now, I guess things are kind of just stabilized. So I mean, when that happens, so next week, I'm too honest, my schedule probably won't change too much if I'm being honest. Just the days that I work are different, but it's like the actual like schedule things for, especially for this channel, doesn't change at all. The amount of time I can put into my other channel though is going to be a bit more hazy. We'll see. But again, like things should be almost the same, just kind of distributed differently. Because the plan is to still work weekends, but then also work definitely Tuesday and Thursday, and then maybe Monday. We'll see. Though I am thinking of taking the Thursday after Winners at War is done, I'm thinking of taking that day off. Because I've said this already, my Winners at War review is going to be fucking massive at the pace that it's going, and there's no fucking way I can finish that video in a day. Like within the span of one day. So I think I'll need 2 days to do that, and again, I'm willing to take that Thursday off to get that finished. Because, I mean, to be honest, like this job, like even like the part-time job, okay, we're over 30, we're gonna end here anyway, but like really, like in terms of the financial stuff, it's like it's not even really that necessary. Like, I mean, like I'm kind of just doing it just to be making money, but it's like really at the end of the day, I don't even need the money that much. I mean, like obviously it would be nice to have more money when I move out and all that sort of stuff, but it's like it's not even like really, like I'm not really gonna overexert myself with it, because it's like at the end of the day, it's like I don't need it 100%. Like I have money saved up, I don't like but I just feel like I need to be doing something. Like I can't be doing absolutely nothing during this time. And obviously I would be doing stuff if I didn't have that job. I would be I mean, I'll be doing this channel, which is pretty much nothing, but I mean, I would also be working on my other channel, which I do actually make money from, but it's like, that's such an insignificant amount, especially with revenue really dropping recently, which I've kind of done some research, and I have figured out that it probably is more than likely due to coronavirus, more so than things going on with my channel, but still, it's still not good, because I have noticed that, from what I've seen, is that ad revenue just in general is down right now during the coronavirus. But either way, no matter what, I mean, like, I'm not making a lot of money from my other channel, not nearly enough to survive. Mind you, I mean, like, I was doing some calculating though. If I were to do this part-time job, and let's just say I get like 30-ish hours a week, like 25, 30 hours a week, plus also the revenue from my YouTube channel, especially if that channel were to grow a little bit more, and like the revenue would go back to normal, by the way, and not sticking with what it is now, I could possibly squeak by making a living on that. Now, would I want to? No. I mean, like, I would rather, because the job's shit anyway, like, I would rather, obviously, get a real job, but it's like, I mean, I could technically survive doing that, but again, I'm not going to. But either way, because, again, it's not a good job, but, it is what it is for now. But again, if I'm still doing that by like fucking, like, I think by like August, September, I'll be fucking killing myself. But either way, we're done with those. So I'll probably record tomorrow night, possibly some Monday morning. We'll see. But for now, that's it. Thank you for watching.